When we talk about happiness and letting go of anger, it's important to note that negative emotions are not unhealthy. It's easy to automatically assume that when we talk about letting go, we're talking about letting go of our bad emotions. This is absolutely not true because there are no bad emotions. We're human, so of course we're going to feel the whole gamut of human emotions. In fact, we should celebrate when we feel angry or annoyed or frustrated because that's an indication that we are alive. We only deem certain emotions negative when they are not helpful to our happiness. If we find peace in anger, if we find peace in resentment and blame, then there's no need to let go of these emotions. However, if we find that constantly ceasing and being angry isn't physically, mentally, or emotionally healthy for us, then it makes sense for us to learn to let go of these unhelpful emotions. It's very important to understand that practicing letting go of our negative emotions is very different from suppressing our negative emotions. When we're upset, it can feel more instinctive to pretend to be unbothered than it is for us to practice letting go of what truly bothers us. This is because from a very young age, we've constantly been trained to fit into society by hiding the parts of ourselves that aren't perfect. We learn to present to the world that we are smart, we are capable, and that we have got it together. This is why it's often natural for us to feel bad about our negative emotions. And when we feel bad about something, we also tend to be defensive about it. So the more we hear about how we should let go, the more reluctant we are to do it because we feel this need to justify our negative emotions to ourselves. Choosing to not be angry is not about never getting angry. We're humans, not saints. This is why letting go of anger begins with a practice of leaning into the emotion as opposed to deflecting or suppressing that emotion. Because how are we supposed to let go of something that we're pretending isn't there? And how are we going to find the courage to be honest with our emotions if we're judging ourselves for having that emotion? Because it is only when we can accept ourselves that we dare look at our emotions without defensiveness or fear. And that is the first step to being able to let go and to being happy always.